Okay, here we are, and we're on the south side of the garage. This is the electric meter. This is the data. It's 200 amps. Box should be sealed on 3 sides to help prevent moisture from coming in. We should have a slip joint on our conduit coming in here, and our grounding rods are 8 feet long, and they're supposed to be buried 8 feet. They're not supposed to be buried 7 feet. They're supposed to be buried 8 feet, and we should have 2 grounding rods within 6 feet, and we do not have that here. The house was built in the 90s, so they just didn't do that a lot. We're wrapping around. Now we're on the south interior wall. Okay, we got 2 banks coming in, and on L1 and L2 we should have non-conductive protective covers. Okay, on our main neutrals coming in, they're supposed to be wrapped 4 times with white tape. Not 4 times in a row, but 4 times with white tape. This is 150 amps and 150 amps, 250 amps on this. Now we come in here, do you see all these nice little holes? Let's see. See all these nice little holes? Okay, that's for cables, electric cables. You're supposed to bring 1 and 2 cables in at a time. See these big holes? They're for L1 and L2 in the neutral. And these boxes are universal, so they put little holes all around the boxes, and they put big holes all around the boxes. So what happened is somebody came in here and we installed this thing. By the way, we installed it with drywall screws. Okay, drywall screws, they're going to pop. They're going to pop, okay? They're going to pop and it'll fall out like a pimple. And then when the first responders are coming in and they're trying to get to you, you know, they're all stepping around the box, or, you know, stepping around the sparky box. You don't want that. You don't want that. Should have been nailed in. Should have been nailed in. So we got these little, you're only supposed to bring in 2 cables at a time. We brought them all in. It's called bundling. It's called bundling. And that's the skin effect, and it causes unnecessary heat to occur. And our cables are not supposed to touch the cabinet cover. You see that? That's why they put these little dead men in here. Off the assembly line, thousands an hour, 24 hours a day. Okay, 365 days a year. They're pumping it out. All that extra plastic. They didn't put it out there for no good reason. All right, that's a guideline. It's supposed to tell you how you're supposed to route these wires that are coming in here. Now moving on in here, you know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing the bonding location. Now, the electrical bonding is on the water heater cold water supply. I know that. I know that. All right, but it's supposed to be labeled in here. It's supposed to be noticed in here. And this is the primary and this is the secondary cabinet. Okay, I can tell that because we've taken our bonding, okay, where our grounding and our neutrals are bonded over here and they're separated. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not. So these are 2 mains? Okay. Well, I'll back that one up. I'll back that up. Well, I'm not that smart. But I will come up in here, and it's okay to double lug grounds, but it's not okay to double lug neutrals. Okay, we're not supposed to be double lugging our neutrals like that. We're not supposed to be double lugging our neutrals like that. And then when coming on along in here, come on, bud, you can find some more. You can do it. Air conditioner, what amps are you? 30 amps? Wait a minute. It's supposed to be 35 amps. Where's the other air conditioner? I can't read. These are not. Imagine you're the other air conditioner. 30 amps, supposed to be 35. Supposed to be 35. I like this labeling, but we don't have enough of it. What do you mean we don't have enough of it? We got all this labeling over here, bud. Yes, we're supposed to have some duplicity. All right? And I'm glad that it says freezer over there. I really am. Okay? But all this is supposed to be labeled. See where it says GE Power Market? That's what's supposed to be. Okay. This is handwriting. This is handwriting. It's all supposed to be printed. All supposed to be printed. Heat, 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 heat. AC. Heat, 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 heat. See, I can't even read this. I can't even read this. How am I supposed to read this? Mm-hmm. You know? Coming over here, do I got another AC over here? Only got 1 AC? No, I don't think so. I think my intuition was better about that, but I don't know. I don't know. What else have we got going on here? Bundling. No protective covers. Not properly identified. No bonding identified. Breakers not properly labeled. Neutrals are double lugged. Drywall screws holding the cabinets in. Surely there's something else, and there is. When this house was built, it was a different time. But in this day and age, okay, we're supposed to have GFCI for the kitchen, GFCI for the refrigerator, GFCI for the oven, for the range, GFCI for the dishwasher, the food waste disposal. We're supposed to have GFCI like that. In this day and age, we're supposed to have AFCI, arc fault protection, for all the bedrooms and the living rooms and all those types of areas. And then our range, I haven't checked it out yet, but if it's electric, we're supposed to have a lockout for our range so that you can lock it and then go work on the range. All those things are supposed to be here, and we don't have that. And anything else I can remember to put on your report.